Wolverine's how old?
So, we're fighting flaming orcs now? Those critters look like orcs, right?
I saw a listing for a 4-story block on Upper West Side. Maybe you're...
And so I said, "Get your hand off that lady's purse, or I'll eat your spleen."
That is one way to take care of a situation. What happened next?
Well, I went home hungry that night.
I hate battling on an empty stomach.
Oh yeah, these days, I always have a snack before going on patrol.
Is it hard to have a symbiote constantly affecting your emotions?
Actually, my symbiote often keeps me grounded. Its emotions certainly influence mine, but it never makes me do anything I don't want.
So you thought that haircut was a good idea.
What's wrong with my hair?
It is more
Vintage, eh? You really know how to show an alien suit and its host a good time.
I can hear you standing there, Hunter.
What are you reading, Miko?
A limited edition print of the Book of Thoth.
The Book of Thoth?
I didn't. Someone just left it out. Weird, too, because I was looking for a book on chaos magic so I could understand Wanda's grimoire a little better. I didn't think I was gonna find any, since Caretaker probably hid or burned every single text on the topic. But, poof, here this was.
It does seem to be one of the centers of supernatural activity around here.
You feel that too, huh? Sometimes when I'm in here, all the hairs on my neck stand straight up. But in a warm and fuzzy, friendly ghost kind of way.
Find anything helpful?
I did. There's a historical account of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh who was struck by a dark madness after reading a page from an old book called The Scrolls of Chthon.
Wait, that is another name for...
Darkhold, I know. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the first case of corruption in record.
Do not get your hopes up too...
Some legends are real. You should know. So the legend goes that nothing could cure the pharaoh until this traveling light worker came along, laid his hands upon the pharaoh, and recited an incantation. The pharaoh came back to his senses and returned to his good old...
Sounds like the best possible...
Well, not for... So like, when the light worker recited the incantation, he absorbed all...
He did not
No. But the lines of the incantation he used are... I'm gonna have Magic help me transcribe them and...
Let me get this straight. You and Magic plan on piecing together a 100,000-year-old incantation.
Yes?
Well, if you want...
100%. Well, I'm gonna find Magic. I'll give you a shout one. Until then...
Do not transform on me now.
Glad to see Miko found the book I left out for her use. Took me a while to dig that one up.
Oh, Hunter, you here to yell at me too? They're accusing me of keeping secrets, as if that's the biggest problem. I don't know, maybe the demonic green sky over New York was
I think they noticed.
Well, it wasn't intentional. We were supposed to win in New York. We weren't... I mean, call me crazy, but would sitting everyone down and telling them all about Blaze and the parchment really have made a difference?
I understand why.
That's exactly right. When everyone operates on a need-to-know basis...
Is that how you were able to?
Well, no, I need to know everything. Things are spiraling out of control, and right now, I just need...
Do you really think you can stop the Darkhold's?
Well, I'm kind of known for making the impossible possible. Give me a couple hours and a decent lunch. Maybe an Italian hoagie.
If you want to stop the prophecy...
Well, I need to be careful not to eat too much. Especially carbs. Please excuse me.
Are you making prophecy?
Shoo, go. Gotta get a...
I need some friendly advice, and you're pretty okay at both the friend and the advice part.
I am ready.
Okay, I think that you think that I'm one of those good people, right? Not Marvel.
It is our environment that molds us. It is clear.
Okay, based on that logic, how can you be sure that I'm not?
Maybe there is a...
How about plenty wrong with that? What if it isn't a little?
In that case, I will get to say I knew you before.
I don't know, Hunter. I feel like you've been around me enough, and...
I think that if you want to reach your true potential, you need...
Okay.
Do not be ashamed of it.
Just...
Yes, just like that.
That's maybe a... Okay.
Feel better?
Not yet, but...
Morning, Blaze. Want to do some Spirit of Vengeance training?
From what I understand about...
Oh, hey! Didn't know I had an audience for my little self. If we're gonna be working with Blaze, and he starts hanging out at the Abbey, And we're driving. I mean, he's the original spirit of vengeance, the real goal. How the hell am I supposed to...
You do not want to follow in Blaze's foot.
Really? He's always...
I think the wisest thing to do would be...
Look at me. I'm standing here in the middle, and I still don't really... It's not like I got that special something you've got. I mean, look at you. You're not intimidated by...
I do not feel...
Hooey! Hell yeah! That's how Sparky and I like to roll.
Just continue to do what must be done without...
Well, thanks for the heart-to-heart, or demon-to-demon. See you around.
Come on, Blaze. Show yourself.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you. I'm quite pleased with these results.
What have you got for me, boss? And to the right man. Another natural history box. Good to think. Sometimes, I even impress myself. I'm here if you need me.
Don't worry.
Haven't been this sore since, well, never. You really got me back there.
It's one of the perks of being underestimated.
Have you ever considered...
Spy stuff? No thanks. I don't tiptoe. Besides, I heard Nick Fury isn't exactly known for his transparency.
Neither is Caretaker, evidently. I respect Sarah, but I'm disappointed she didn't think she could trust us. She should have more confidence in her team, especially you.
Huh. You're not as much of a boomer as I thought you'd be.
Boomer, please. I was born in 1918. Oh, those kids still have a lot of growing up to do.
Nice to get some time's wasting, Hunter.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
See you around.
Hell writes messes.
How is the search for Blaze go?
Nowhere. The dude has totally gone off-grid. I've scoured every rat hole on the planet. A guy like that would be... Monster truck shows, stunt cycling extravaganza. I'm telling you, Hunter, if I have to spend one more hour scanning digital maps for that hot Cheeto...
Perhaps there is a silver...
There is? Because I'd
Think about it. If the great Captain Marvel cannot...
But I'd still like to find him. If not for securing the parchment and prevent... I don't like to lose. Well, I'd love to continue with the chit...
Do let me know when...
Don't worry. Come on, Blaze. Come out wherever you are.
This isn't working.
The map table? Should I get Tony?
No, I mean Midnight Suns, Avengers, and now X-Men. The Abbey. And I have no one to blame.
Self-pity?
No self-pity. 3 teams under the same roof, all fight. It's not too late to change that. If Agatha were here... I know you miss her, kiddo.
No.
Wait, I need to say this. I've been less than my best, but this is the wrong time to talk about.
All right.
I'm calling a meeting.
When?
Tonight. I'll spread the word. Find me after.
All right.
Getting word of another attack. Vampires in Central Park. Right before dawn. Can you imagine?
Dawn.
I knew this was coming. Just not so soon.
The city is in enough chaos.
We'll handle it. No problem.
Ah, Blade. Ever the optimist, hmm?
Hydra winning all the fights. Climate change. Earth is not doing so hot.
Look at them. The sun will be up any minute now. They don't seem to care.
Then let's make them care.
Is that everyone?
Just when people want to get safe in Central Park again.
Yes, I'm afraid they'll have to cancel their picnics and ball games for today.
I'm sure they're more worried about surviving.
As they should be.
You were too weak for this fight.
Nobody's to blame. What a waste.
Now remember who started. Never seen that before.
I've been waiting.
That's a neat trick. This one takes. Try something new.
I know this must pain you, Blade, to see your turf overrun like this. All that work.
Kinda seems like you're trying to piss me off.
Am I that transparent? In honesty, I heard you say after when you're in.
I thought of that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't always buy it.
Or maybe I only play along.
Your time has come. Your mother abandons you.
Who's next?
I am impressed.
You've left me no choice. Without sunlight to fall back on, my job is about to get a lot harder.
You seem to have plenty of other tools, or toys, at your disposal.
Nothing scares a vampire more than the sun. It sure motivated you.
Fair point.
So be it. Maybe you should teach me that one.
Feel my call.
They do not fear the sun.
I'll give them something to fear.
No. Allow me!
So, the wait is finally over. How long has it been since you felt the sun on your face, Dracula?
Centuries, the better part of a millennium, in fact. But you already knew that, Blade. And thanks to your unlikely ally, Dr. Mobius, I will bask in the dawn for eternity.
I cannot allow that! Time's up, these chumps.
Now that was something.
Fixated on me.
I have faced far worse. My children will finally know true freedom. The power to rule the day just as easily as we rule the night.
You rule the night? Maybe in some rat hole in Transylvania, but New York is mine.
That is all about to change. Just as it began, your legacy ends with the rising sun.
There is no escape.
We all must live up to our legends, right, Hunter?
Realize who I am?
We'll have our vengeance. Full circle. My salvation and my curse all began with you.
A common refrain from vampires who haven't yet accepted their profound gift.
Not everybody can feed on the I did understand that.
I understood perfectly well. I just don't indulge in weakness.
I'll make quick work. You should have been more careful.
That's one hell of a move.
intriguing advancement.
This should really be some...
Glad I'm not on the receiving end.
I'll make quick work of it.
Lucky shot.
Your demise...
Our ally requires aid.
Take a good look at the sun while you still can.
Your confidence is inspiring, Blade. It must be my blood running through your veins that gives you such spirit.
Take a lesson, Morbius. This is how you piss me off.
Noted.
Should get the blood pumping.
You won't leave here alive.
Watch me.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Lost children, you disappoint us, betray us, shed the blood of your own.
No one hurts you more than family.
Join us in the light. We won't ask again.
You won't. But not for the reason you think.
I don't understand. Why aren't you?
To mass produce the serum, you diluted my sample. Yes, it protected you from the sunlight, but each use of your powers burned more of it away. You are, as they say, running on fumes. And when those expire, so do you.
This isn't over.
It is, for now. Unless you'd care to stay for a walk in the park.
Back to the sewer, where he belongs.
Are you disappointed we didn't destroy him?
Nah, he always comes back. But knowing he's got to live with that humiliation almost makes it worth knowing you.
Congratulations, Hunter.
You deserve the credit, Doctor.
The sunlight serum is so diluted it no longer poses a threat. I don't think I can properly express my relief.
This is a small victory.
Of course. Hunter, you should know that I will remain committed.
Your support is much appreciated.
Marvelous.
We?
Well, yes. I value your guidance.
If a cure is possible...
I was hoping you would feel that way. Thank you for your...
The energy...
It seems we can finally...
Thankfully.
Hunter, thank you.
I only did what seemed right at the time.
I would say you are wise beyond your years, but...
And still no wrinkle.
Indeed.
You were right, Blade.
You know, even I'm impressed that he stared down Dracula.
So, did the two of you bury the hatchet?
We're not exactly friends.
Sounds like someone is developing a grudging respect for the living vampire.
Okay, sure.
You know grudging respect is the first step to real friendship.
It's time to drop this, Hunter.
Call me an idealist, but shining a light exposes the...
Can't believe I'm saying this aloud.
Go on.
There is a Lilith connection, but it's not direct. Think of every play he's backed so far.
I had noticed.
That's because he's throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. The good news is, we're foiling his plans faster than he's setting them in motion. Let's debrief on the latest. Looks like Dracula's plan went up.
I do.
Dracula still has a supply, but it's barely effective.
Dr. Moore...
Hey, if he deems it a bigger threat than I think it is, Central is tracking all mention of the sunlight serum. Anything else on?
Thanks.
Catch you later.
If we run into those vampires again, they'll be roped.
Hey, kiddo.
I'm ready.
All right.
Hello, my dear.
What are you doing here?
Whenever Sarah was this nervous, I used to keep close.
Why would she be nervous?
I don't know.
Seems like you could use a walking stick. Hunter.
There are bloodstains?
No.
Great spot for something bad to happen.
What makes you say...
Ominous meeting called together last minute in the mid...
I suppose...
If I get voted off the ad...
We about to light a bonfire?
That is...
Bummer.
The air is still...
Is that...
Not always.
An auspicious night.
What a waste of my evening.
Do you know what this is about?
No, but it...
Any idea?
Not really.
I think she's gonna...
Why do you say...
Just... What? I'm it again? I know, no tag backs. Now where's
Such a charming location.
What?
As I have mentioned on many occasions, all...
But...
What would you waste my considerable...
So you know nothing?
I have...
Good thing you're fireproof.
She didn't call this meeting light.
How do you know?
Because I've called meetings.
Big news.
How can you tell?
I've known Sarah long enough.
You know how long this will take?
I do not.
Robbie and I had plans.
Short notice.
What do you think?
From the set of her job.
I'm always wary of him.
Why?
It's usually...
You have been...
Me? No.
Did she say what it's about?
Nobody knows what this...
Not...
This is odd.
The meeting?
No, meeting out here.
Everyone's here.
You sound like you...
That's... I could use a moment to...
Take your time.
Thank you.
I thought there'd be snacks.
I thought there'd be...
All right.
We are all ready to...
Time to tear off the bandage. Thank you all for coming. Truthfully, I wasn't sure everyone would. And that's why we're meeting. The Hunter and I are working to stop Lilith and her master, Cathan. I'm not certain about the rest of you.
We're in this to the end.
Are you? I see petty rivals more concerned with scoring points off one another than stopping the mother of demons.
Whoa there, if anyone isn't pulling their weight, it's the Midnight Suns.
And if anyone's doing their own thing, it's the Avengers.
And the ringleaders prove my point. But I speak only for myself. So, I ask the Hunter, who is responsible for the dysfunctional state in which we find ourselves?
If anyone should be held responsible...
Agree to disagree, boss.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but Tony's right.
And that's my new ringtone.
Don't ruin the moment.
It is true. I have not done enough for any team. If I am the one who brings people together to defeat Lilith, I have already failed.
She will destroy everything you know, pollute all you love. In this, she and her followers are unified. To serve Lilith is to serve Cathan. If you don't pull the same direction, if you'd rather fight each other, we've already lost.
Look, the Midnight Suns are unproven. I will grant that they have potential, but we can't trust an apocalyptic threat to the Halloween teens.
We're all in our 20s.
Could have fooled me.
See? The Avengers underestimate their allies. You think they'll do otherwise for the Mother of Demons? If they're in charge, we lose.
You're both right. The only one who can lead us to victory is the Hunter.
Huh.
That's our Steve.
What do you say, Hunter? Are you willing to lead us against your...
There is no better person.
Confidence is good for a leader.
You think I am arrogant?
I hope not. We're your team, Hunter.
I will bring the team together. The bickering ends today.
Highly inspirational, boss, but let's get down to vibranium tax. We're all equal here, and it's obvious my team is first among equals. Look, there's no question these kids have heart. We can't do any of this without them. But this isn't our first apocalypse, and experience beats heart any day of the week. Boss, I need to know where we stand on this.
The Avengers will do their part. So will the Midnight Suns and the X-Men. Plus Spider-Man, obviously.
You got it.
Each of you have different strengths. I plan to use them as best I can.
Not to interrupt this feel-good moment, but what about us? It's no secret we were sidelined when Tony and the others showed up. Caretaker built our team to face this threat, but we've been pushed aside. I need to know that ends here.
If you need an answer, I do not know if you are ready.
That's not fair, Hunter.
Fair is not going to stop my mother. The big picture is the only one that matters.
That's enough for tonight. I want all of you to reflect on what we said. If you'll excuse me, I need a moment with the Hunter. So that's it. We did what we could.
I still do not...
They're finally thinking of something other than themselves.
That is all I...
Tonight, we pulled the plunger and set the ball rolling.
Is that...
In the 70s, Agatha insisted I pick up a hobby.
Why do I know about pinball?
Perhaps it's the universe telling you to challenge me when...
Think I could take...
No.
I had...
Really?
No. Sarah spoke with...
What
About... Which was...
I could have brought...
For the...
No, to watch you turn the Abbey upside down and shake it like tambourines. Next time?
Not what I expected.
Is that...
Right now?
Congratulations.
It does?
Of course.
Do you think
I do.
Did you plan this with Caretaker?
This is a...
It does not have to be. Even if I am team...
Oh, no, I meant this whole time I assumed you were already in...
You do not need to...
As you wish.
You do not have to...
Yeah.
You certainly know.
You agreed.
But you stepped up. Figure I'll be...
Really?
Yeah, you're the obvious target. Still working out.
Don't know why I didn't see it.
You did not...
It never crossed my mind. Steve doesn't, but...
So if I went...
Oh no, don't...
I didn't come here planning to put you on the spot.
You really think...
I know you can do it. So let's...
Now that you're in charge, I was wondering if you'd allow me to bring a...
well, you would have...
She already told me no.
Well, slap my ass and call me Deadpool. You're the boss now.
I cannot say...
There's a time and place for modesty. Better you than me.
What exact...
It's where I store my kazoos and party poppers, except for the expensive ones.
Never...
Yeah, I probably shouldn't tell you where to...
Every meeting should be like this one.
Unplug.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Why would it be?
Huh.
I get what Steve sees.
Is that a
With him, depends on the week. But for you... And I called it.
I don't know if I agree with everything you said.
What do you...
This is the first time I've felt like I'm really part... I get it, we're in this together.
Yeah. For now.
What are you saying?
Kid, don't lose my respect.
Hunter, hello. I should have told you about Agatha. I sincerely...
I gotta say it. Hanging with you has been a major confidence boost.
Sort of.
Have you seen the people we've got cruising around this place?
A flaming demon in your head is far from mundane.
Yeah, it's cool. But not, you know, top shelf cool.
Do not let it rattle you, Robbie. Have faith in yourself. Trust yourself. You have the right skill.
Sparky's great, but I make the judgment calls.
We all mature.
Yeah, I hear you, Hunter.
I think the best of you is yet to be.
Need a pick-me-up? Farewell, Hunter.
I'm quite pleased with these results.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Sometimes, I even impress myself.
What have you brought me today? This was caused by many powerful figures over the millennia. I was under the impression this artifact no longer existed. A truly rare find.
Shh. Tony is working. If you find more coil, send it my way.
I still say we should have built a fire. Ready for more? Time's wasting, Hunter. See you around.
forge is a powerful tool. So, do you have much experience with smithing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
I assume through some sort of elaborate computer-aided precision manufacturing process.
Well, that's how it is now, sure, but the very first one I hammered out with my own 2 hands.
Does this meet your specifications? I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Hunter? Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Ah, thanks, Hunter.
Do your thing.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist. What do you think? It's good to have... He's always been a...
But the real...
I'm not sure I...
You have to admit...
Ah, you're talking about... It's not really a discussion. Logan kept a secret for Agatha and... It must have been... I remember because Agatha crimped her hair and shoulder pads had cast some straight... We looked quite ridiculous, but... Well, happy until a rather disturbed coven of witches by...
What did you...
Oh, I see. You think... It was Agatha. See, the Salem Seven were her grandchildren by her son Nicholas Scratch.
They tried to kidnap...
They felt she had betrayed which kind by choosing to live among humans. Logan was staying with us. He hid us in a secret passage. He kept our secret. Without him...
I hope you are able to exact
Agatha did penalize them by finding a way to... I wanted her to do more, but she wouldn't go further than that again. Speaking of... I do trust you, you know.
I know.
Even though...
Something.
Common ground.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men. There's a homeless encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased, mutants and humans alike, disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia. I am looking. Me too. I just don't like what I see. We haven't even gotten started yet. First it was the children. Now it's the city's unhoused population. These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
And yet they're still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampires their next meal.
You are too weak for this fight.
This is what you came for.
Now that was something.
It was your mistake in coming here.
Watch closely. It must be weird having no discernible personality of your own.
They really want to get on my bad side. Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left behind.
The lack of empathy is not unique to this city, or this time. Society often turns its back on those who are different.
And those with unusual...
to be that way for Dahlia.
Your mother abandons you.
Your journey is over.
welcome assistance.
Return to the darkness. Your fate was already sealed.
We're fortunate these are resourceful people. Most of them must have escaped before things got bad.
To survive like this, they must always be looking over their shoulders.
Let us hope that...
The history books really didn't do you justice. This must happen to you all the time.
We are being watched.
Let them watch. Give them no cause to fear us.
It's all right. You'll be as good as new.
Dahlia?
Aurora? What are you doing here?
I tried to find you at the orphanage, but...
But what?
It seemed you were in distress. I wanted to help.
I'm not the one who needs help. Look around you. I can do more here than wearing a fancy yellow suit. The Morlocks took me in. They just welcomed me into their family. But now someone is trying to tear our family apart.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. You say you're all about protecting mutants, but it's only the ones who live in that mansion. You don't even see people like us.
That's not true.
What happened here?
We were attacked by creatures. We don't know what they are or what they want. Most of us fled after the last attack. Some are too wounded to move. I just need more time to heal them.
What can we do?
You really want to help? Stop those things from killing my family.
If these vampires are truly stockpiling victims, there's something much greater at work here.
As if their torment of these people was not enough.
It is never enough.
At least it keeps us busy.
You need this more than I do.
Your time has come. Feel my call.
You trifled with the wrong guy.
Now you're pissing me off.
That was a mistake.
They will Our numbers are endless.
These Morlocks, they live here beneath the sea?
These sewers have been home to all kinds.
They've survived by avoiding unnecessary attention. And much like their counterparts on the surface, many people do not want to see them.
You make an excellent partner.
I will show you true power.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Maybe now you will find peace.
They finally got me.
We must find these other victims Dahlia mentioned. Who knows what suffering they have experienced at the hands of these vampires?
There are endless tunnels here. It will not be easy.
Never is.
You guys really don't know what you're in for. Isn't Dr. Faustus wanted for war crimes? Huh. You guys might be accessories, you know?
There will be no escape.
Leave some for the rest of us.
You chose this path. Now you must follow it.
Going for it. Night-night.
I'm sure the Morlocks will be grateful, in their own quiet way.
Dahlia! It's over. You're safe.
Thank you, Aurora. And the rest of you. We're not used to people looking out for us.
Is there anything else we can do?
No, we'll be all right. I've healed the others. We'll move where they can't find us.
Dahlia, You don't have to be alone. The X-Men would welcome you.
Thanks, but I'm not alone. And I can't abandon my family for yours.
All right. And if you ever need me...
You'll be the first we call.
Goddess be with you. All of you.
Hunter,
What do you need?
Storm seems off.
Of course.
You both know what it... She sees you as a peer, whereas I will always be her student.
All right.
Thank you.
Time for book club.
Meet you there.
Let's get moving.
Yeah?
Welcome to book club.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't realize Steve knew the... I really should have read this one.
Whenever I read...
Didn't even know what Morlocks were until today. Damn. If you You good?
I am ready.
Before we start, I want to welcome Logan to the book club. What did you think of the book?
I didn't read it.
Okay then, guess I'll start. Steve, I really enjoyed this book.
What stood out to you?
I know people have different approaches to leading others, but I never considered what drives them to do so. Take Custer. He led from the front and was mostly loved by his troops. Eventually, Custer picked a fight he couldn't handle.
His mistake was making decisions to elevate his own standing.
Makes sense. I think the biggest lesson, beyond don't be Custer, is that an outsized ego is a double-edged sword for a leader.
Also, you can't just get through life with a pretty face.
I thought you didn't read the book.
I didn't, but I picked things up from context.
I learned more about George Washington from this book than anything I was taught in school.
Yeah, that surprised me as well.
Before this, I associated him with statues, paintings, and the dustiest parts of American history. But here we see a military leader whose personal ambition was the victory of his army. He was clear-eyed about his goals and knew how to get out of his own way. Washington led from the top.
This George Washington?
You'd better not say it's the hair.
No, you keep counsel at Central.
Huh. Leads like George More than anyone else in the book, Washington believed true leadership is a contract bestowed upon you by those...
And that's where the book gets its title?
Right. The mantle of authority. It's something that augments you.
Which brings us to our final profile.
We really don't have to do this one.
And now I'm interested.
Steve, how long have you bugged me to read this?
Not because of the chapter on me. You all know General Phillips selected me for the Super Soldier program. For a time, he commanded me in the field, and that's why my profile is in the book. He was kind to say I led by example. Maybe that's how it used to be. To get anything done, I need the group's consensus.
It cannot be as simple as you make.
Oh, it never is. It's a constant struggle, and you won't always see eye to eye. But I find little enjoyment in talking about myself, so...
All right, we'll call it here. Next month is... Hunter, do you have any books to suggest?
None from the past few centuries.
Then Logan could pick the next one.
Sure. The Adventures of Crash Morgan number 5, The Last Queen at Deimos.
What is that exactly?
It's about a space explorer with a ray gun, a jetpack, and a fishbowl helmet. Travels through space with a robot dog. They get in wacky adventures.
That's a classic. A buddy of mine had that in basic.
I'm always up for space nonsense.
I'm not, but that's the book. I'll give it a shot.
I'm not sure why Logan joined book club if he's not going to read the books.
You are not required.
Come on.
I'm actually surprised.
Why?
Steve can take a compliment, but he's uncomfortable with praise.
What did you think?
Well, the punch is decent, but there should have been a bigger spread.
I meant, what?
I just told you. Thumbs up for punch, thumbs down for snack.
Well, at least...
You did not think...
I wasn't sure he'd be into book club. And I don't...
The name alone.
Maybe you're right.
You welcomed a resurrected demon slayer into your...
Can't argue with... When you first joined, I wanted you to keep an open mind about book club.
Good call.
You headed out.
I am taking...
Peace.
That reminds me, we need to get you a New York slice, Hunter. You were right about the Abbey being...
I like to come here...
Settled.
Dahlia believes you only care about the X-Men who choose to join.
Not exactly.
I do not...
Her comment has caused me to think about how I treat my students. Regardless, I'm relieved to see her safe and happy with her found family.
I relate. The mid...
That almost sounds silly, worrying about people with powers.
I think the fear is natural.
That is a good point.
Just because we are strong.
Where were you when... That's what leadership is.
How do you know?
They'll straight up tell you.
Sounds
It gets easy. Thank you for coming to check on me, Hunter.
Oh,
please. Is there...
How did you...
I learned of her through the X-Men.
Was that the only time?
No. The second time I tried,
I have never heard of...
Morlocks are mutants who are visually distinct. I'm hesitant to call them different.
Different?
Some Morlocks may have a gelatinous body, while others have horns growing from their head.
Do you think the vampires are...
It's hard to say.
Dahlia and the Morlocks are...
It's possible there's a connection there.
No.
Of course. Charmed as always.
How did it go?
We talked.
It is sweet.
Yes, yes. My heart of ice can melt on occasion.
Good to see you getting all
How did you know I was...
I can,
Are you...
We were...
Let me guess.
Nope.
What do you know?
Morlocks aren't bad.
Well, who says they...
Society, mostly. Just because they can't pass as norm.
Could they join the...
They could. But the Morlocks don't trust us.
Anything else?
What can you...
I know mostly what you do. I read through their shield file.
Why does shield...
Groups of unknown mutants who live off the grid is a thorn. I don't like it either, but until that changes...
Thank...
Sure.
I can't believe they were forced to hide in the sewers.
Hey, Hunter.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Ah, thanks, Hunter.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. What can I say except you're welcome? Find more coil, send it my way.
Caretaker.
My lucky day, huh?
Let's do it.
Time's wasting, Hunter. See you around.
I'm sure you've heard the expression...
Second wind. Is it related to your
No, but...
Sounds very useful.
I'm going to keep tabs on Dolly.
Is that what
she wants me to keep my...
Hydra's mystics are trying to open one of those rifts. It probably goes without saying, but we can't have them summoning a combination from the other side.
Guess I'm still the focus here. I've gotcha. Sure I can't change your mind? One more time.
You chose this path. Now you must follow it.
This has your name on it!
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
Mystics are digging deeper, reaching for something to call for.
Next time I won't. I could have. Where do you think you're going?
They would still battle the elements?
Is that everyone?
Look to the skies.
I am impressed. saw a move like that once, centuries ago. It is all coming back to me.
Calling something forth. You need to stop them.
We will not fail.
Can't run from this.
I almost felt that one. Don't. Keep it up. I'm not worried. I'm glad they're feeling confident.
The light is on our side.
I owe you one.
My power is yours.
That should help.
The end comes for us all eventually.
The forces of nature are against you.
We will never forsake her.
All lines up.
And what did we learn?
I am still the prize.
I will show you true power.
Interesting.
Their intentions haven't changed.
That's one mystic out. We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
All who serve Lilith will fall.
I know she's secretly badass.
Here we go.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
That was something.
Hydra Immortalis.
Still not gonna be enough. Ready up. Work with me on this one.
That was even better than I expected.
Which arm are you guys again? Arm D, B team, third string? I bet I can make you talk.
They still haven't realized their mistake.
The curse! Pain is only temporary.
It is good to be back in the fight.
Where will you go that she cannot find you?
Is that all?
Leave some for the rest of us.
We've done it.
We worked well together on that last mission.
We aimed high and we hit our marks.
good girl. It is my Charlie girl.
Hunter, hello.
I bit my tongue once. Thankfully, it grows back.
You have called yourself a leader.
I've been in the position.
I'm sure you have made many.
I do what I can with the information I have.
You are right. Knowing what the right.
I always go with my.
Has it ever been wrong?
Oh, yes. But it's not the end of the world.
Have you ever made a mistake?
Who hasn't? Does it always work?
Failure is inevitable.
The important thing is not.
Yes.
I find that a night. Give yourself some credit, hun. That was the most fun I've had in ages. You and I are pretty similar.
Correct.
I meant outside.
I do not consider.
No need for modesty. Do you ever feel pressure to...
I try to lead with.
Spoken like a...
I get the sense.
Maybe. Despite what anyone says.
It sounds like you were speaking from.
I forget how perceptive you are.
When you say you need to keep them in check.
I need to make sure I'm aware of how I feel 100% of the time. Do you have any?
Whenever I feel overwhelmed.
Yes, that's a great coping mechanism.
Especially.
You need to invest in a pair of noise Staying in control is crucial for me.
When you lose control.
Something like that. Let's just say that when I'm stable, so is...
I am looking...
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Sometimes, I even impress myself. I'm here if you need me.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub. Nice match, kid.
No pain, no gain.
This'll make a difference.
All right then.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Ah, thanks, Hunter.
I enjoyed it.
Hello.
Is there something...
Was I? I guess I don't like to dredge up.
What was my mother like?
Better than me. She was the brave one. Everyone loved her. So you can imagine how hard.
Perhaps you did...
I suppose you're right. She had everything going for her. Everything. What a waste. We should have been...
I suppose...
Yes.
Vampires hit the Morlocks again.
And Dahlia?
Taken.
So this is the part where we bring her back.
I thought you might take some convincing.
You had us at kill vampires.
Step through portal.
By the goddess.
Sin's handiwork, no doubt. We should free them before they...
This city has had enough of Sin and her pets. She's long past due a reckoning.
Bad news. More on the way.
That is bad. For them.
Go after the ones holding the keys. Let's get these people out of here.
This is intolerable. Sin has gone too far.
Leave none of her new kin standing.
Ought to make things interesting. They're mine.
Now that was something.
Time to bleed.
I am impressed.
Let me light your way.
I will return the favor when I can.
Maybe now you will find peace.
Hail Hydra!
Accept your defeat. As if the Morlocks have not endured enough scorn in this city.
Sin has proven herself willing to step on anyone to achieve her goals.
She'll get what's coming to her.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Ready to prove yourself.
Beautiful.
I call the element.
I'm on it. Your mother.
We've got movement here!
You trifled with the wrong guys.
About time. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Not good enough.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
We aren't through with them yet.
How long has this been going on right under my nose?
We have had no shortage of distractions from my mother. This is not your fault.
Maybe not, but it sure does piss me off.
I will show you true power.
Leave some for the rest of us.
We see all of your movements.
This is what you came for.
Hail Hydra! Arm Gamma on the move.
There's no shortage of minions coming to their aid. We must work faster to free these people.
You're the heavy hitter. Throw a hurricane at me.
She can.
I can handle
I like the way you move.
There will be no escape.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
The end comes for us all eventually.
We will never forsake her.
Your time is coming.
Arm Gonzo responding.
We will be through with this in no time.
too weak for this fight.
It was your mistake in coming here.
Your mother abandons you. Feel my call.
We serve until the end. Arm Alpha reinforcing.
They bolster their numbers. We're doing as well as can be expected.
For a friend in need. That should help. This shall be of great help. All who serve Lilith willfully.
Starting to see why they call you the hunter.
You chose this path. Now you must follow it. I see nothing to be concerned about.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Don't get up, even if you can. My power is yours.
I owe you one.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Join with me.
Nailed it.
They are free. Now, where is Sin? Dahlia!
What the hell have you done, vamp?
What have I done? A work of true genius. Personal alchemies, artifacts acquired over centuries.
And blood? Siphoned from dozens of innocents?
Hundreds. Mutant, human, a combined broth.
All to fulfill my one purpose. The creation of a vast immortal army that can cross sacred ground, that requires no invitation.
No flaw, no failure, no death. Just perfection.
No stakes. No silver.
No weakness whatsoever.
Except for me. Enough bravado. My plan was flawless. All I needed was the right filter.
There will be no more running. You will answer for what you've done here and now.
Why would we ever run from you? We stand proud.
She's right, of course. There will be no more running for our kind.
Then this will end here.
Watch close.
And I thought Man-Thing was ugly. Time to bleed. These fanatics are always the same.
I call to the end.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
They would still battle the elements? I will deliver you from her grasp.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Our time has come. No more wasting effort.
Just a taste of my power!
I have spotted enemy reinforcements.
I always knew you were a parasite. But picking on kids? You're garbage.
With words, Blade, and you're so angry.
That almost sounded like garbage trying to talk.
Enough of your disrespect.
Now who's angry?
You had your chance to escape. You were too weak for this fight. They are set on coming after me. Don't get up, even if you can. Leave some for the rest of us.
Looks like they still want a piece. I'm on it. Here it comes.
Your fate was already sealed.
Accept your fate. I will waste no more
When this is over, your blood will serve as the first of many exquisite meals to come. A banquet of the Daywalker, a mutant goddess, and... what are you, exactly?
I
very much doubt that.
This is gonna hurt. Even the best can get better.
Now that was something.
Your blood will renew me. You should not have come here. This is the end.
Payback's gonna be fun. Additional Hydra forces en route. Get ready.
Dahlia's powers are a boon to this world. We will reunite her with the Morlocks.
Ha! You talk as if we haven't already won!
I didn't hear a bell.
Neither did I.
It is the least I can do.
Danke. I think you got it.
The end comes for us all eventually.
This shall be of great help.
This won't end well. I'll remember your face. Is that really the best you can do?
Everything appears to be going according to plan.
You're done.
You do not have to show off for me, Blade.
They brought this upon themselves.
No!
Master!
In the end, you are all alone.
Then so shall it be with you!
It seems vampires are vulnerable to lightning.
That was half my power. Don't move. You're all right now.
You came back for me.
Of course we did.
What now?
We'll take you home. Wherever you want that to be.
You can sleep in my room tonight, Dahlia.
What? No, I don't want to kick you out of your own space.
Don't worry about it. I can sleep in limbo.
I'm guessing there's no point in arguing with you.
You're smart. Try to get some rest. You need it.
In a bit. There's something I need to do first.
Could you stop by later, Hunter? We should talk.
How do you feel?
Aside from the obvious, I'm alright.
Darker.
Yeah.
I have darkness within me too.
I don't want it to linger.
Do not be scared by
It's kinda hard not to think of darkness.
because that is what we are taught.
Okay.
You are not corrupt.
Thanks. You know, I'm actually surprised that you all came to rescue me. Don't get me wrong,
What is next for you?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm still cool to
Has your
I was really unkind to her in the sewer.
the words you spoke,
Yes. And no.
you should tell her.
I plan on.
How do you feel?
Conflicted.
You miss your friends.
I do.
Then you found an.
I'm forever grateful they took me in.
What are your thoughts?
They're my family.
They were not wary of you?
They were at first.
Is being an X-Men.
Morlocks are used to being outcasts because of the way they look.
Have you That is okay.
There's still so much about the X-Men I don't know about.
I am sure you will.
Me too.
See you.
I hope. Yes?
See.
I hope.
You spoke with...
Yes.
I appreciate...
Oh.
I offered Dahlia another
You asked...
Third time's the charm.
How did it feel?
How do you think?
You were not even the tiny...
All right, it was a little satisfying.
New breed vampire activity is down worldwide.
Any sign of
None. They're off the board. Without them, the few remaining pockets of vampire act... Anything else?
Thank.
Sure. Anything?
Thanks.
Catch you.
Yo, it's good to see you.
Hunter, a word.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Tony's Forge of Mystery never close. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
The science is a bit hard to follow. Best if I don't explain it. We could all be taking better care of ourselves. Farewell, Hunter.
Think that.
I know magic, right?
Let's do this. Do your thing.
Dahlia left.
You do not...
She's got the safety of her Morlocks to consider.
The more...
Yes. Magic ferried everyone to the school.
I am sure Dahlia...
It was her idea.
What a great...
She wants to end the confusion.
So?
You went out of your way to help. I will remain at the...
I see you've been...
I am...
Just don't take it personally if some folks...
You are speaking. Was she friendly?
Friendly?
You must have seen...
You of all people should know it's more complicated than good. Magic's been through the ringer.
But you two got...
She gave away little bits and pieces about herself over time. Key to any... I know you mean...
In her own...
See?
Sheesh, if that was awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Back again. Not everyone wants my advice. Later.
about the notes for your Dracula research. Research? Oh, for the article? What now? I pitched it to my editor. It's not important. But anyway, she thinks it's good to go. I'm set to publish later this week. You already sold the story? Based on quotes from 3 different people who completely contradict each other? Yeah, it reveals the complexity of Dracula's web.
Enough is enough! We must destroy Dracula, cut off the head, and the new breed vampires will fall.
We don't even know where to find him.
Well, we don't not know where to find him.
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
Honestly, I have no idea. I stopped reading scripts in 2016. I keep ad-libbing, no matter how many people tell me to shut
Unless
up.
you know where to find Dracula, shut up.
Exactly! Like that! But no, I myself have no clue where Big D and his army of foo-fangers might be.
But one of your clients might.
Depends. You hiring?
You? How?
Doc Morbius said hemolisks give off a faint gamma signature, so I cross-referenced central satellite data to find concentrations of the stuff. Then, figured Sin never flies commercial. She thinks she's too good for it, right? So I checked SHIELD data on private flights with suspected Hydra connections around the time she first showed up in New York, then traced back to the point of origin. Oh, and that sunlight serum is basically magic in a bottle. I had a hunch the mirror table could pick up vats of the stuff. If they shipped it anywhere, why not home base? When you put those locations together and see where they all overlap, voila, Dracula. And Sin, I'm guessing. You know I'm a journalist, right?
By the goddess. What are we waiting for?
Storm, what's the forecast?
Clear skies ahead.
Venom, eat anything behind us.
Why stop there?
Deadpool, Morbius, anything comes across that bridge.
Less talky, more shooty, right, Doc?
Time to make a few
house calls.
Wow, that's a serious castle. Funny how no one knew it was here all this time.
Most people couldn't point out Transylvania on a map.
Maybe that's because it's pronounced Pennsylvania?
Well.
And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
This won't take long.
I think you got it.
No change in plans, it seems.
Call the meat wagon! Step right up! Test your strength! Don't worry, they're just sleeping.
Now you will see!
Somehow, I always knew I'd end up here.
And I could never picture myself in Dracula's domain.
Little old me storming Dracula's castle with the Daywalker and the living vampire? Ah, what a crossover!
I'm glad someone is having a good time. You're just lucky I'm not ready to feed.
Time's up for these chumps.
Let us show them how we... I must be a key part of their strategy.
On it.
Our time has come. I will waste no more time.
Starting to lose my cool here, and that's not cool.
To think, we share some of the same traits, the same blood as these mindless retainers.
Speak for yourself. I don't see the resemblance.
Aside from the teeth, the eyes, that unique vampire aroma you all seem to have.
That's not what I say at all, fool.
You kissed the mother with that mouth? Give the mother my regards in hell.
With extreme prejudice. Positive vibes only. Just imagine how strong you'd be if you started drinking blood. Tempting, right? I didn't know Dracula was part of the oligarchy. Does he hang out with Stark at the country club?
Have standards fallen that much? They never would have let someone like Tony.
He's doing so well for himself. I've got to get my investment.
Still with me? Let's do it.
left me no choice. You should have been more careful.
Die!
Was that your full power?
And then some.
Venom and Storm with me. Morbius, Deadpool, can you buy us some time?
Time for what?
Let me guess. Tombside chat with Vladdy the Vamp Daddy?
More of a pointed discussion.
Disciple underestimate your power. As you underestimate mine.
You must see it by now, Dracula. Your game is coming to an end.
This time, you will be our toy. Good. On any at my feet.
Keep talking. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Brace yourself.
That's one hell of a move.
This one is ours. just a taste of my power. How many is that?
Never seen that before. It is our turn. Ought to make things interesting. No half-men. Playtime's over.
How many times must you fail before you accept the truth? Our hunger is our strength. We will not suffer your bloodlust again. Your appetites are your own, beast. I simply gave you a reason to indulge them. With your flesh. You
Someone, help him out.
I will make you regret that.
I have faced far worse.
Come get it. Your mother.
The elements bow to me.
that one.
We will be avenged. Try harder.
The damage you inflicted upon Dahlia will take years to repair, but at least she'll know her tormentor is no more.
The girl should feel lucky to have served a higher purpose with her life. Her pain had meaning. We will see how you like it.
I will deliver you from her grasp. This is unspeakable. The sky is the limit.
Too bad your reinforcements haven't hatched. No more backup.
I will see any that survive buried alongside their master.
Oh, such ruthlessness. It's truly a shame we couldn't be friends.
These fanatics are always the same. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Screw this, I'm not missing the boss fight.
You think you've won? Without my grand endeavor, nothing will protect you from what is coming.
We'll manage. Oh, did you want to get a lick in?
Oh no, you had it handled. My concern, as always, is the bigger picture. The new breed vampires are no more.
No more bad food.
Maybe. You like pancakes?
It is past time we go.
Never been so happy to see a shiny blue hole. Ooh, except for the time I met Ronan the Accuser. It's beautiful.
Do you think he's really gone?
I'm cautiously optimistic.
The same mistake twice.
Hunter, I'm at the grotto. There's something here you'll want to see.
Pale skin goes with everything, but black is best. Now that we've defeated
Is that something?
Honestly, no. But Dracula's disappearance could create a power vacuum. Maybe it's better to take command of the situation now, rather than wait to see what fills the space.
We could use an army of vampires on our side.
Yes, but getting even 2 vampires to work together is like herding cats. Honestly, I'm not sure how Dracula managed.
Dracula herds cats?
Maybe. I wonder if that was his secret.
What would you do if you were in charge?
I don't know. Put everyone on a diet?
You might struggle to convince the larger vampire families to stop feeding on innocent people.
Yes. And I'm sure Blade would blame me for that, too. Come to think of it, I don't want to deal with the headaches of jurisdiction. But a vampire can dream, can't he?
Enjoying the party?
Oh yeah, this is, great. I don't get invited to a lot of parties, and when I do, I'm usually late to them.
You seem distracted.
Yeah. After defeating Dracula's menagerie of unholy fanged terrors, all we get to do is turn our attention back to Lilith's menagerie of unholy spined terrors.
Peter, we are celebrating. Take the time to enjoy that we won.
You're right, Hunter. I'm just so used to jumping from one catastrophe to the next that my brain naturally assumes the crash position.
What do you normally do to unwind?
Stop bank robberies and purse snatchings? Come to think of it, I don't really unwind. Maybe I'm perpetually wound.
We sacrifice ourselves to preserve what is best in this world. It is all right to enjoy our accomplishments from time to time.
My spider sense can make it hard to relax. But I like the way you think. Okay, enough shop talk. I'll put on the proverbial party hat. Who wants to see me make balloon animals out of webbing? Huh?
It's nice seeing everyone unwind. I'm glad we're doing this.
I agree. We deserve this.
Especially after defeating Dracula in Sin.
I heard you unleashed all of your power onto her.
It was an exaggeration.
If I were you, I would have made sure Sin never saw the light of day again.
A decision I respect, but one I disagree with. Not every action needs to end in death, Hunter.
But she has caused people we care about so much pain.
The same can be said for the two of us. We don't stoop down to the same level as our enemies. Ever.
With the vampire situation taken care of, I hope that gives you some closure.
It does. I'm glad to see Dahlia here as well. That helps.
Have you spoken with her yet?
A little. I want her to mingle with the rest of the Midnight Suns first.
It is nice to see her among friends.
I agree. I'm glad we got to give her that chance.
You do not seem very enthusiastic, Doctor. Something on your mind?
I was actually just thinking of Dracula. I had every confidence he would be defeated.
But?
Our enemy is vanquished, but it feels odd somehow to know a legendary figure.
You sound as if you...
No, not at all. If anything, it's...
Dracula was more...
You would think I'd be used to that by now.
It is not the type of...
True.
It is?
Yes. And...
What you doing, Charlie?
Ta-da! Our very own We 86 the Prince of Darkness party.
Dracula is...
Certain as we can be. After Eddie located his castle, Blade led a strike team of Venom, Storm, Deadpool, and Morbius. So, any inspiring words to...
For centuries, the...
Hear, hear.
Tonight, we drove...
A bit out there, but I'm with...
Now the world throws off Dracula's cloak of darkness and looks forward.
Goosebumps.
Really?
I won't keep you from the party, but...
Oh?
The greatest vampire hunter we know defeated the granddaddy of all vampires. Vampires with a Y, and countless other fanged... I don't know, Hunter.
Carol.
Yeah?
Did the team just...
You'll want to sit down for... You're asking me about work when we're
What is on your...
To me, Dracula...
Think of what other eternal...
Let's enjoy this...
So...
Blade. When he first came to the app, slowly but surely he clawed his way out of...
A vampire hunter.
True. But his ultimate adversary is...
Blade has
Perhaps. He's come so...
Do not worry.
I'm...
What is...
Before you arrived, Morbius said the tacos have an invigorating mouthfeel. For very different...
Hunter?
Should we...
What are you...
The real Ileana would...
I can enjoy parties, if they are small.
So?
Meh. And to say...
Dracula's final moment.
Are you... Look at Blade. He led the team that stopped Dracula. He could not stand Deadpool, thought Morbius was on the verge of losing himself to bloodlust. And can you pick...
And what about...
He respects her. He would not have wanted to add, but you changed this. You bring us all together. You think you were not present to stop Dracula's threat? So yes, Hunter. Now go get a...
I was told you are a real...
Depends on your definition.
Does this not...
Looks like plenty of food.
At least you are...
You got me there. It's a solid group.
Deadpool is slow.
Told Dahlia what happened. You can already hear it in her voice.
It is good.
I'm sure the Suns will make her feel.
Do you think...
Hope not. Sending me out to trim the hedges. Yeah, I get...
Then let us share...
You're...
Oh, man.
You could ask Deadpool.
You know, I don't care. Although I've ingested so many vampire...
That is not how it works.
Hunter, we've been fighting vamps for ages.
Eddie, if you were turning...
Yeah, maybe. But do me a favor and take a look at Venom.
Venom's teeth have all...
Yeah, that's what makes it...
Eddie, I am not actually worried about you turning into a
Really?
Yes.
No, but I just...
In a way.
Oh!
Are you having a good time?
Hey. Yeah, it's good seeing everyone again.
What has your day-to-day looked?
It's been busy, that's for sure. I've got to remember how to socialize.
Have you been...
Kinda, but it's a good stress.
They could not have asked.
Storm was right about you being a big flatterer, huh?
I hope you have been well.
I'm doing as well as Thanks for taking...
Of course.
Like it or not, they left an impression.
That is a relief.
Yeah.
Take care.
You too.
I am...
Looking forward. Great party.
Take...
You...
I am...
Looking forward.
Last time we had a party, things went south. But don't worry,
That is a very specific...
Cooking up hijinks is a full-time job. Never stopped me before, but I don't want Blade to pierce me.
A smart move.
To be honest, I'm cool with watching everyone drink their family-friendly jungle juice.
We are here to celebrate our victory.
Our victory? I know you weren't there when we smoked Dracula, but I did like...
Uh-huh.
No one else came home with...
Neither did you.
Shh!
Team effort or not?
If only I could get...
How did you get it?
It was easier than I thought. I just showed Magic the menu and she opened a portal. I'd prepared a whole dance routine and everything. Oh, in the finale...
Very
That depends on whether you-know-who decides to spend that... Oh, I wasn't...
You finally...
And it felt good.
Now we can celebrate our accomplishment.
I know we're supposed to be relaxing, but I still can't...
Well, I did not get to go with you.
That's a no-go.
See? Then you have nothing to worry.
Yeah, all right.
I wish I could have seen
It's gonna feed my ego for weeks.
Remember, you did not...
This weird-ass crew we put together did some good. Not in any rush to work with some of them again.
You can just say Deadpool.
You had my mind.
Any plans to smash something?
Not counting surprise cannonball. Niet. Tacos come. Kersploot.
Salutations.
The hunter stalks its prey. Hey, Hunter. If you die again, could we bring you back again?
I have no idea.
Strange went on about nigh inconceivable power, and the rarest of curios were expended. Assuming we had all that.
It might.
Are you kidding? I have 5 plans. If you're the key to all this, keeping you breathe, I don't expect it to happen.
Smart.
You mean genius. And there has to be a next time. Let's do it soon, boss.